Hey fellas, have you ever wondered why Alexander Hamilton got shot by Aaron Burr? If so, then here's another episode of Batshit People from History. Alexander Hamilton, if you've never heard of him, was a very crucial and important member of the American Revolution. He was an officer, a delegate, a secretary, you name it, he probably begged for the appointment at some time or another. Burr was also an important member of the American Revolution, and he served in the Northern Campaign against the British. Hamilton began his long-standing rivalry with Burr in 1791 when the dirty anti-federalist Aaron Burr took Hamilton's father-in-law's spot in the U.S. Senate. A truly daring slight if you ask me. Now this was already a jab at Hamilton's very honor, but trust me, it gets even juicier. Now at the time, John Adams was the president, and Hamilton was very upset with his actions of not fighting the French. So, in mean girl fashion, Hamilton began to write some mean pamphlets about Adams. Burr ended up finding one of these pamphlets, and basically CC'd the entire U.S. nation to this dirty little email chain, causing Hamilton and Adams to have a falling out. After Adams was guaranteed to lose his next election, Burr decided to throw his hat in the ring. Now instead of helping his party mate Adams, Hamilton began to make sure that Burr would lose to the other contender, Thomas Jefferson. It's kind of like if your best friend is getting jumped in front of you and you walk up and punch the handicapped kid you don't like, taking an option if you see one. So now these two catty dolls were already up in each other's powdered wigs, but this last slight is something that is so high school drama coded that I can't pass it up. After being embarrassed in the presidential election, Burr decided to run for the governor of New York. Hamilton wasn't letting his torture victim get off that easy, however, and spent the next year campaigning against Burr. Not running against Burr, specifically campaigning to make sure Burr would lose. And lose he did. After his most recent loss, Burr began to stew, and like all good stews, he got hot. The breaking point after all of the mental torture that Burr experienced from Hamilton was a letter Hamilton published saying Burr was unfit to hold the reins of any office and a dangerous man. With this slight to his honor, Burr challenged Hamilton to a duel or apologized for the rude remarks. Hamilton loaded his gun and he went to meet Burr on the field. They took their paces, they turned, and Hamilton shot the sky, and Burr shot true. Hamilton, a founding father, an American legend, slowly and painfully died for the next day, suffering a wound to the gut that would never heal. Burr fled and took sanctuary on a plantation in Georgia and was never punished for his win. He also tried to make his own country for a little bit, but that's a topic for another time. Thanks for watching! By the way, hit that subscribe button so you can get a notification when I upload in 6 months.